If today you've got a grouted tile shower that just looks moldy and dingy and dirty, or you've got a yellowed one-piece fiberglass surround, you're like most people. And you may be looking for better options during this remodel. You might be thinking about, maybe do I go back to tile? And then you're thinking, oh, I really don't want the pain of cleaning those grout joints. Or you might be looking at products like cultured granite or acrylic and saying they're so behind the times, they look so molded and not real, I want something better. Well, you may not even know what that better thing is, but I'm going to show you something today that is a better option. It's a laminate shower wall panel system, and I'm going to guide you through 2 showers from a process that's been used for actually 40 years and was invented in Europe, actually in Norway. So our company has been at this business for 15 years, the wall panel side of it, and we've worked with over 180,000 customers, so we've had a lot of examples of good products and bad products over the year, and I'll tell you, this is a pretty sharp one. I originally saw this product at a show 2 years ago, and when I saw these panels, I thought, man, these are really cool. And then my second thought in looking at them is my wife would let me use them in my home. So I'd like to show them to you and give you a little bit of feedback on them. The goals of this video are simple. One is I'm going to be your tour guide. I'm going to show you this product and we'll take a spin around it. Also, you'll see in the description below, you can get some free samples if you want to get your hands on these, which is great. And I'll also offer you some additional resources to learn even more about this product line and also how it's installed. So what you're seeing in front of me is the shower wall kit that was used to make what you see behind me. In this particular setup, which was a 60-inch by 36-inch system, we used 6 of the white laminate 2412 panels that were actually the size of the entire panel is 23.6 inches by 94.4 inches tall. There was also 1 decorative black accent trim. And each of these panels, they click and lock together. And as you're putting them together, there's a sealant that's used. It's a hybrid polymer sealant that both waterproofs them and joins the panels together. And then when you click and lock the panels together, it oozes out of the front. You spray this activator over what came out of the front. Use a rubber tool to clean that off. These wipes to wipe it off. And these screws actually go between the panels as they're being screwed into the opening. So as we get a closer look at this system, on the edge you'll see the small L profile that's used to finish off the edges of them. And then next to the white laminate panel, right down the center, you'll see a black decorative accent trim, where again the joints are CNC routed into the panels. At the bottom there's a base profile that's sealed in there as well. And then as we begin to pan across, you'll see that you can get recessed niches to put for your soap and your shampoo or your loofahs or whatever you use there. Or you can use a corner shelf. This unit didn't have a corner shelf. And then as we get a real close up, you'll actually be able to see, and if your finger was here, you'd be able to feel the fact that there's a CNC routed joint in there, completely 100% waterproof. But yet you not only have the look of tile, but the feel of tile with a grout joint, except you have the benefit of no actual joint that you have to maintain. Now, this is part of this particular panel system, part of the Transitionals collection. We do also have a modern farmhouse, a 3D textured slate, a contemporary high gloss, and a modern minimalist. This is our number 2 seller, and we've saved the best for last. We're going to go over next to the cracked cement pattern, which is the number 1 seller in this line. And now we'll take a look at what is actually the number 1 seller in the line. It's a pattern called cracked cement. It's part of our modern minimalist collection. In this particular shower, there's no grout joint, and you'll see how very much as we pan across seamless the transition is from one panel to another. You can also use with this system corner shelves. The last one we showed a recessed niche. This one you'll look at corner shelves. And in this particular corner shelf, which is a chrome one, those trays can be removed for easy cleaning, and the holes between the soap aren't too big, so you won't be fishing out of the bottom of your shower pan to get the soap. With the wall that's got the plumbing, As this was being installed, you are of course going to drill a hole in there and then use the hybrid polymer sealant we talked about before around that hole, and then put your fixtures over that. Use any type of fixtures, and you can also use any type of glass enclosure system. In this particular case, the glass enclosure was screwed in through the panels, which were sealed up with the hybrid polymer sealant before the screws went in. If you enjoyed our virtual tour, you may want to get some free samples, get your hands on this material. In the YouTube description below, there's a link you can click on to get those. Certainly feel free to call us at 877-668-5888 or go to www.innovatewallpanels.com for more information and even blog post. There is also a video, if you want to click over here, that will talk to you about how to install these wall panels. And even for more information, feel free to subscribe to our channel. We provide information on a once-a-week basis, which will give you even more information on wall panels and bases and glass enclosures. So thanks so much for joining us on this edition of Innovate Building Insights.